What's going on, guys? Casino Smooth here, and today I'm going to give you guys some tips on how to promote your music in 2018 digitally, online, right? I'm talking about any type of music. You can be R&B, hip-hop, EDM, dubstep, doesn't matter. I'm going to teach you how to promote your music and then give you guys 4 examples at the end of this video of the best ways to promote your music. All right, so let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing would be to figure out how you're going to promote your music or your video, whatever piece of content you're dropping. You have to figure out that before you actually create your content. I think that's a more strategic approach, and here's why. Okay, I have a client. He said, hey, I want to promote this music video. I said, perfect, let's promote it. Man, I wish you would have incorporated these elements into your video before you wanted to do promotion with me. You know why? Because I want to run a reaction campaign for your video, okay? And what a reaction video is it's a person who has tons of followers, tons of subscribers on YouTube. They watch your music video and they react to it, and they give your link in the description. They tell their fans to go to your video. Now, the reason why I told him I wish you would have came to me before making this video and before doing a reaction campaign is because he could have strategically created certain things in his video that the famous YouTubers reacting to this would have been like, hey, you know, it would have got a better response, you know? If you go into your video knowing that, hey, with the mindset, hey, I'm gonna create this video for a reaction campaign. I'm gonna give this video that I'm creating to YouTubers and they're gonna make reaction videos off of it and I'm gonna get tons of plays, then of course, you will have a different approach making your music video. You may add some different viral elements, like a crazy guy doing a crazy thing, you know, like how that'll be a good thing to give the the YouTubers a funny laugh or whatever it may be. You may want to add some subliminal messages in your video, knowing that that could spark a discussion for the YouTubers doing a reaction video for your video. Now, I don't know if I'm getting too complex for you guys, but what the simplified version of what I'm trying to say is, before you create your music, before you create your video, you should be already thinking about how you're going to promote your music. That's crucial. All right, now let me tell you why that's crucial. What if somebody came to you and said, hey, I need a music, I need a soundtrack for a movie that I'm putting on. I'm writing a big movie, I need a soundtrack for that. And you make the music and you have like some, like crazy pump music, like, I don't know, just with tons of energy. And the video or the movie is about a love and romance story. You just screwed yourself. It's important to know pretty much how you're going to promote your music before you start the promotion. Because think about it. Nowadays, you can't just put money behind music and promote your music. It's not going to be that effective. Nowadays, you have to give your music to influencers. You have to give your music to people with bigger followings for them to push your music out. Now, these people with big followings, they have tons of different types of followers and fans. Your music may not go with their fan base. So you have to think about what strategy, what promotion you're going to use before you create your music, okay? A perfect example here, okay? I have a campaign running right now where I have tons of big accounts, big social media celebrities on Instagram that are advertising music artist links. They're saying swipe up in their stories, in their Instagram stories, they're saying swipe up to listen more to this song. Swipe up to listen more in their stories, okay? Now, that promotion is super effective, but if you have a music video that doesn't start until 15, 20 seconds into the video, and these influencers, these social media stars are telling people to swipe up, these people are going to your link and they're going to get bored within the first 5 seconds, right? Like, and you're going to miss out on tons of views, versus if you would have made a video which cut right into your music video of you rapping or you singing or whatever, then it would have been, the effect would have been greater. But I know if I run a campaign for a music artist, a swipe up campaign, and I give, I say to these influencers, hey, let's do a swipe up campaign. I'm giving you all these links. Tons of people are going to swipe up to watch a video. I know that these people are not going to be interested after the first 10 seconds of seeing a story and no music. So they're just going to lose. They're going to waste all that money on promotion because they didn't make a video where it got right to the chase. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of strategic things behind promotion. It needs to be planned out. I go on rants all the time, but promotion needs to be planned out from step 1 all the way to step 10. And I mean, that's where we come in. Casino Smooth, Paradigm Music Group, all that. I don't want it to sound like a pitch, but that's where we come in. But that is just, that's a couple examples of why you need to plan your promotion before you create your music, before you create your music video, before you create your content, okay? Think about this. What type of content would you create for Instagram versus Facebook? Would you create a 5-minute piece of content for Instagram, or would you rather create that content for Facebook? Like, you have to think about these things, you know? Like, 2 different platforms. Facebook can have up to five minutes or more. Instagram can only have up to 50 seconds. Like, you have to think about this, you know? Like, when you create your music and when you create your videos, you know, how fast can you capture that person's attention, right? Like, there's a lot of different, you know, variables involved and elements and things you have to think about. But, you know, it's important to plan your promotion before you create your content, okay? All right, another important thing would really be to, you know, after you figure out what promotion you're gonna do, figure out what type of content to create, okay? If you're gonna promote on YouTube, and you only have a song, not a music video, you can, that's still as effective as a music video. There are ways of promoting that, okay? Don't soundtracks get played in movies, you know, without seeing a music video, and you're like, oh, who sings that song? That's a soundtrack being played in the back of a movie. You can do the same thing on YouTube. There's tons of YouTube celebrities that would love to have your music in the background of their song, or, you know, just in the intro or the ending. You know, that is how a lot of rappers are going viral these days. You know, you'd be surprised, putting their music, giving it to bigger influencers on YouTube and Instagram, and having their music play in the background. You know, you can just promote your music sonically. You don't even have to have a music video. You know, just put it in the background, put the link in the description, bam. You get tons of plays. If people love the song, you get tons of plays, right? If you're gonna create a music video, you know, for, you know, Instagram, you may want to create a shorter version of your music video, so that way people go to your actual music video, you know, and they already fuck with it. You know, you're not gonna want to put your whole music video on Instagram, promote that, because most of the time you music artists have a lot of stories, big intros in the beginning before it actually gets to the music. You know, it's all about creating the right piece of content for the right platform, you know. Of course, you could always cut it up and put it in there, but it's more effective if you create your content for the right platform, okay? One that shows that you care about your music career, and 2, it shows that, you know, you want to be effective. You want to be as effective as possible. You want to stand out from the crowd, you know. So that's just a couple ways of examples of how you can promote or how you can create your content before you pick the form of promotion that you want to do. All right, so let's do a recap here. The best way to promote your music in 2018 and even moving forward, the best way to promote it online is to first pick what type of promotion you're gonna do before you create your content, before you create your music video, before you create your song, before you create your, you know, Instagram clip version for your music video, right? Figure out what type of promotion you're gonna do, because that's going to be very important when making your content. You're gonna make it specifically for certain platforms, or you're gonna make it specifically to be promoted a certain way, okay? So first, pick that. 2, create the content around the form of promotion that you are going to do, okay? If you want people to talk about the video a lot, if you're gonna do a reaction campaign, make your videos super crazy, or make something very noticeable, you know, so that way people can have a discussion and talk about it. If you're gonna promote it as a soundtrack in the background of some type of other person's video, you know, maybe you want to pay more attention to the lyrics, because there's not that much visual. Obviously, there's no visual if it's a soundtrack in the background. There's no visual approach. You want to focus on the lyrics. All right. If you're creating an Instagram video, you know, you may want to focus on, you know, short-term visual effects. You know, maybe more so the effects with the little eyes. I know you've been seeing it's a big trend with the little bolts in the eyes and little effects behind people dancing and stuff. Maybe you want to focus on that, more effects. So you really have to focus on, you know, what type of content that you're going to create, and it has to be for a specific promotion and specific platforms. You have to plan it out. Step 1, step 2, step 3. This is how I'm going to promote. This is what I'm going to promote, and this is what I'm going to do to make it stand out more on that platform, okay? Or stand out more for that campaign that I'm running. All right, now let me add this. You don't have to do this for every single piece of music or content that you create. You don't have to plan it out strategically. This is just for your single or your premiere song or your premiere video, right? You want to have, this is the single that you're going to push. You want to plan this out. You want to plan it out from step 1 to step 10, okay? You don't have to do this for every song in your album or mixtape or whatever, you know? So don't take what I'm saying out of context, all right? All right, guys, so I'm going to give you guys 4 best ways of how to promote your music, all right? 1 is reaction videos. I already discussed this briefly in the beginning of the video. It's where you give your music video to a famous YouTuber or somebody has tons of subscribers. They put your video at the bottom of their music or their video, and they look at it and they react to it. And they laugh, they comment, they say whatever they need to. But most importantly, your music video is getting exposed to their fans, thousands, hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions. And then, if you're smart, you're going to have the link in their description, and their viewers are going to click that link, and they're going to go to your original music video where you're going to get views and all that stuff. So 1 would be reaction videos. So number 2 would be swipe ups, okay, on Instagram. Promotion on Instagram. This is where you give your music or a link to a famous Instagram celebrity, person that has tons of subscribers, and in their story, in their video stories, they'll say, hey, you guys like the song, swipe up to hear more, swipe up to see more. Once they do the swipe up, all their fans will go to wherever your link takes them, whether it's a music video, whether it's your Spotify link, whether it's your SoundCloud link. Once they swipe up, all their fans will go to your link. That is a second effective form of promotion. Number 3 would be song placements, okay? Brief example, movies, they have songs in the background, you know, on certain scenes. Same thing, you can do the same thing with YouTube. Give your music to a famous YouTuber, somebody that has tons of subscribers. Bam, their fans are going to hear that song playing in the background of their video, and they're going to be like, oh crap, I like that song. Where can I hear that song? Where can I listen to that song at? Well, guess what? The link is in the description. Click it if you like the song. Bam, their fans will go to your music video or your link, whatever you got. Right? Number 4 would be to just give your music to an influencer and let them create original content to do whatever with it, right? Give your music to somebody that has high following, okay? It could be on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, it doesn't matter. They got a high following, give your music to them, pay them whatever you got to, and they'll create original content around it. It doesn't matter if they have to dance, it doesn't matter if they have to just vibe and listen to your music or rap along, whatever, give your music to an influencer, all right? That is the most effective form of promotion nowadays in 2018 moving forward. So hope you guys enjoyed the video of how to promote your music, and most importantly, 4 tips on the best forms of promotion right now. Casino Smooth, go visit the website, ParadigmMusicGroup.com for all your promotional and educational needs. I'm going to keep dropping these gold bars to you guys. You guys let me know what else, what other videos you guys want me to make, and I'm going to keep doing this for you guys. I care about the music artists. I want to see you guys succeeding, help you guys get to the next level. Let's get it.